What is going on, people, and welcome to episode 12 of the Barnsley career mode here on FIFA 21. And today, 4 games for you coming off the back of the January transfer window. It was pretty busy for us. A couple of new signings, one made during the middle of the month, or the middle of last episode. So we've seen a little bit of him, but one made on deadline day was a bit of a punt. Didn't quite work out maybe as well as we would have wanted it. Nevertheless, excited to see how he gets on. If you're looking forward to the video, make sure you pop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel. So if we look then at the Sky Bet Championship table after last episode, 2 defeats to end last episode. Although one of them was to Arsenal, so, you know, not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. But we currently sit 4th, 15 games left of the season. Feels like we are rattling through this. We are 4 points off of Bournemouth. Brentford in 3rd place are level on points with them, only behind them by 1 goal difference. And we are 14 points behind top of the table, Watford. I think we can forget about top now. It's just maybe can we push on and maybe secure that second automatic promotion spot. In terms of the games that we have coming up today, as I mentioned, 4 for you. So we're going to get through the whole month of February. We start with a game away at Swansea. And then we have a game away at Watford in the league as well. Then, to finish the episode, a home game against Stoke and then a home game against Bournemouth. I think I am going to sim this Stoke game. We simmed the league game earlier against them in the season. It seemed to go pretty well. So I'm going to sim the home game, the reverse fixture against Stoke. We've already seen Stoke in the flesh, if you like, in this career mode. We play them in the FA Cup, of course. In terms of the team, I think we're pretty much at full strength. Schmidt is going to continue up top after scoring last time out. But nevertheless, it is as you would expect. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and play Swansea. So here we go then, the first game of the episode. Last time we played Swansea, if you remember, we absolutely hammered them. I believe the score was 7-1 in that game. I have a feeling it's not going to be as comfortable today. Plus, they do have the Championship's top scorer, Andre Ayew, playing for them. So, yeah, it's going to be a tricky game, especially keeping him quiet, and he is leading the line for them. Henderson does well. Ray gets it through the gap into Schmidt. Cuts back. Alex Mowat has made his run into the area as Mowat will try one from the angle, and he forces the save. Oh, what a block by Cabango. Berra should have scored, really. Had the whole goal to aim at, but he's hit it straight at the defender. I even thought that was going to fly in, but he somehow managed to turn it wide. Very good opportunity to start the game. We're sitting near post. Helic is there, and Cabango again to get the ball away. Playing 5 at the back again, Swansea. I say again, a lot of teams we've faced this season are playing 5 at the back. Schmidt. Inside to Freezer, we'll have a strike. Oh, and he's rattled the post. Thomas, can he cut it back? It's not quite what I was intending. Oh, but we've come so close early doors into this game. Maybe we should have taken the lead. Into Gyökeres, got a man free in the middle, but Anderson does well. Into Glenn Ray. Byers and Thomas is in. Not Byers, he plays for them. Berra. Thomas is in behind though. Luke Thomas. It's a save. Oh, and it just goes wide. It spent forever in the air. You back Thomas to score from there, but a good save from Freddie Woodman. Wow, it is there. Knocks it in. It's headed straight back out to him though. Get the ball back in. And that's easy for Freddie Woodman to collect. Oh, 3 glorious opportunities in this game, and we haven't found the back of the net. And that is half time. 0-0 it is. How it's still 0-0, I have no idea. We should be winning this game comfortably. A lot of draws around the Championship. We need to make the breakthrough. Plays it to Freezer. We go back to Mowat. Back to Ray. Schmidt is making the run, and we found Patrick Schmidt, and he hit it first time, and again it's straight at Woodman. Maybe he had a bit more time, Patrick Schmidt, than he realised. Again, one of these corners has to come off, and Freezer gets his head on it. It's going to stay in play, I think. Back to Schmidt. Back to Berra. Luke Thomas is in behind. He may be offside. Flag stays down. Luke Thomas forces the save. Mowat with the header. And the captain makes the breakthrough. Just under 15 minutes to go. We've left it late. And probably not our clearest chance. A bit of lag. Not too sure why. But Mowat, big header from the central midfielder, and Woodman can't recover from his first shot. I don't know why the gameplay is lagging so much. Not like I'm playing online. Got a powerful header from Mowat, and he puts it in the back of the net. And I think we're going to make a change. Vicarage tries to get round Anderson, but the Dane recovers well. That's a good back heel. Finds Corey Smith. Roberts with a bit of space. Oh. Should have got a cross in by now, Connor Roberts. Keep pressuring. Corey Smith. Vicarage works himself the angle. Luckily, it's straight at Brad Collins. There's a run being made on the right-hand side, so we will look for it. Cabango. Oh, the touch just evades Luke Thomas. Smith. Oh, Ben Williams does very well. Robs the ball off of him. And now we will just run away. And we pick up a 1-0 win. Pretty convincing performance, it has to be said. Swansea didn't really have many opportunities. But like we've done so many times recently, we made hard work of it. Swansea just a one shot, and it was that shot at the very end. Did dominate the ball though, but still, we picked up the 3 points. Brentford win, Watford won as well. I didn't see how Bournemouth got on. But we will head to the post-match interview, and we will see what the journos have to say in the aftermath of that game. Just one goal in it. Are you happy with today's performance? We should have scored more, for definite. We had some very good opportunities. It should have made it a lot more comfortable. Have you got the edge on them now? You have to take pride in your work? I don't know. That was a different question. Do you ever feel like the game wasn't going... do you ever feel like this wasn't going to be your day? We got the goal. Maybe could have scored more though. But morale is fairly happy. We will move on. Thank you very much for the 3 points. Bournemouth must have only drawn because we are now... No, they must have lost. We're only a point behind them now. Still 4 points behind Brentford. So Bournemouth are within touching distance. But next up, that away trip to Vicarage Road. It's going to be a tough one. I'll do the training and I'll see you for the Watford game. Right, we have a press conference ahead of the Watford game, so we will go to it and see if we can't boost the morale a little bit more. What does that narrow win mean for your team? I don't know, actually. I'm going to say we'll have to be better. Oh, that's had the opposite effect. That's probably the most realistic answer that I could have given, though, to be honest. Do you fancy your team's chances today? We'll focus on our own performance, absolutely. Watford favourites to win again. We want to set the record straight. Why not? You know, we'll go there. We'll have the belief that we can prove something and do something. It's going to be tough, of course, especially at their place, but you never know. We've upset the apple cart before. Anyway, let's get into it. It's a wet and windy Vicarage Road for this one. We've made one change to the side, and as you can see, the man has finally returned to the starting lineup. Hawley Woodrow is in. I felt it was time. Patrick Schmidt. Ooh, that almost ran for us then. Yeah, Patrick Schmidt not really having much of an effect in the last game, so I thought what better opportunity to give Hawley Woodrow. Oh, and he's lost out here. But yeah, we are in change other than that. I feel like this is probably our full strength side now, to be honest. As good as Bear has been, I feel like Woodrow, he may be in it. Hawley Woodrow. Oh, he's forced a save out of Foster. We forced him back. Ismail Assar. And Ray should get there and does. And Woodrow gets to the ball and holds it up well. That's what I like about Hawley Woodrow. He's a bit more of a physical presence, I would say, than Patrick Schmidt. Barrett. Can he find Mowat? He can. Alex Mowat on his right. Oh, I thought he might still take it on his left. Back in the full kit, it seems. Good to see, FIFA. Yeah, I thought he might take that on his left and just try and laser it, but he's gone for the opposite foot. Mowat, ball in. Helix there. Oh, he gets his head on it. Ray. He has a shot, but it's blocked. Find Woodrow quickly. First time effort. Oh, I thought he might have been tripped as he looked to take that, but Foster makes a save regardless. Oh, Anderson tries to get there. And Helix tries to get there, but Sarr is away. Ismail Assar, and he puts it straight past Brad Collins. A breakaway goal from Watford. They certainly don't deserve that, but always going to be lethal on the counter-attack with the pace that they possess. And they've done just that. Covering a lot of ground is Ismail Assar to get away from Bearer. And he finds Pedro. Now to Janmat. Back to Pedro. Assar in behind again. As he's got a man of 3 in the middle. He's turned Helic. He's turned Henderson as well. Ismaila Sarr is causing us all manner of problems so far in this game. I think that is going to be half time, and it is. That went up by in a flash. But Watford take the lead. Yeah, hit us on the counter-attack. Desperately not what we needed. Brentford losing. Bournemouth drawing. Watford doing the business at the moment. And Selmo to Pedro. Back to Chalobah. They move it so quickly when they get the ball forward, Watford. Yeah, Matt. Oh, he's done well to get away from Williams. No one closing him. Ray is there. Pedro has scored. Oh, it's definitely not what we wanted. They're just lethal in attacking areas, Watford. Quick play. He's bent that one in at the near post. Again, question marks over Collins, but it's 2-0 now. And it looks dead and buried, this one. Playing him in a more advanced position, Robin Shoot. Oh, and the defenders managed to get in there. Williams has won the ball of Yamat twice, and he gets behind. Tries to find a ball in. Finds Glenn Ray though. Robin Shoot works himself the space. Oh, and he has a good effort at goal, but it's turned behind by Ben Foster. I'm going to angle this one towards the centre spot. Helic. Oh, the angle. Oh, I tried to angle it to the far corner. I should have just aimed at goal. They'll probably just keep the ball. They do. Don't even have time to time waste. The referee's final whistle goes. 2-0 it is. Disappointing. We may well drop points on the teams around us, but Watford just absolutely clinical in the final third. Well, we dominate the games statistics-wise. That's what I was trying to say. Let's have a look. Brentford lost, Bournemouth won. So we don't lose any ground on Brentford, but Bournemouth regained that advantage again. Disappointing. Freezer happy with the amount of games that he has been playing. Well, he's one of our best players. I'm going to say I'm proud of you. Keep his morale up high. But next, we have a bit of a gap, and then we have that gap. We've gone down to 5th now. Bloody hell. Forest have overtaken us. We haven't been that low in the table for a while, saying that it's only 5th. But yeah, still in the hunt. Forest have very much getting themselves in with a shout. Yeah, a little bit of a gap, and then we will sim the game against Stoke. Right then, the game against Stoke, they're sat in 12th at the moment. I don't think I'm going to make any changes from the side that lost at Watford. Glenn Ray has moved up again, grown in average rating. Talking Football Manager there. Overall rating, he's up to 71, which is good to see. We've had the better of Stoke twice this season. Really need us to bounce back and get the better of them for a third time this season. I will bring you any highlights that there may be in this game. But at home, hopefully, we can make that advantage count. Ball out wide to Freezer. Inside to Mauer. Bear is there. Gets by his man. Woodrow. Feeds Freezer. Oh, it's Bear actually. Ray does well to intercept the clearance. A ball into Alex Mauer. And we find a goal. Really well worked goal. And it's Alex Mauer again with one of his runs from deep. And he makes it 1-0 inside 15 minutes. Very, very good start. Fletcher with the ball. Oh, his pass is intercepted though. And we could have a counter-attack here. Ben Williams has got plenty of space. Goes back to Freezer. Bearer into Woodrow. But his shot goes wide. Love to see Corley Woodrow grab a goal soon. Now it comes forward. Finds Glenn Ray. Out to Freezer. Oh, Williams had made the run. Glenn Ray going a long way. Bearer Woodrow! I said I wanted him to find a goal, and he has done exactly that. Corley Woodrow grabs our second goal of the game. And what a first half this is turning out to be. We may well have the better of Stoke for a third time this season. It's a great ball forward to find James McLean. He's into the area, but his shot is straight at Brad Collins. And I think that is definitely going to be the half-time whistle. Fairly even possession-wise. We've had 3 shots and 2 have gone in. Clinical from us. You love to see it. Push into the second half. Hopefully we can make this a definite win for us. Back to John Obi Mikel. Sam Klukas, good ball. And Tom Ince is in here. Oh, his shot saved by Collins. It's the first real proper opportunity that they've carved out in this game. They've started the second half well. And they've got themselves a goal. Nick Powell, just before the hour mark. Well, testament to the start to the second half they've made, really. Started very well. We've been sleeping a bit, to be honest. We need to pick this up. Lucas, back to Mikel, Fletcher with a lot of space. Nick Powell, Fletcher's there, and it's 2-2. Really well worked goal from Stoke. But we have just not turned up in this second half, and with 15 minutes to go, if anyone's going to grab a winner, it certainly looks like it's going to be Stoke. Throw in deep in their half, Williams into Woodrow. He has to strike. Oh, forces a save out of Butland. Can we create anything from the corner? Mowat, corner in. Oh, and even in bloody sim games, corners don't come to anything. Just hold on for the final few, boys. Nothing stupid. James McLean is in. That's a good tackle, though. Come on, boys. Can we push forward and get something? Woodrow. Freezer. Outside. Oh, go. Okay, Bearer. He's got space. Bearer. Glenn Ray. Into the area. Oh, no. And there goes the final whistle. A good comeback from Stoke. Really disappointing from us that we couldn't see that out. Watford win as well. Oh, that's frustrating. I assume with that game was on the Sunday, so I assume, yeah, the other teams have played. We are now 6 points adrift of Bournemouth and Brentford. 3 adrift of Forest. Well, at least we've still got 9-point gap to Birmingham in 7th, so we look certain for playoffs as it stands. We really need to climb back up the table. Thanks for putting me back in the lineup. Oh, you haven't been starting, but, you know, I'm going to say I want more from you. Prove to me that you're as good as Glenn Ray. But yeah, we finished the episode with a game against Bournemouth. If we can win that, that'll be massive for us going forward. Alright, final game of the episode. There's horrible shadows back on the pitch, but very little we can do about it. We are unchanged for this game. Bournemouth look like they're employing a 5 at the back system as well. Oh, it's a lovely little touch there from Adam Smith. Looks like the wing backs are playing on the opposite sides to what they normally would. Oh, Lewis Cook's worked himself some space, and he struck it against the bar. Didn't expect much from Lewis Cook's left foot, but he's absolutely... Oh, this could loop in. It's got a deflection on it. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't expecting much from Lewis Cook's left foot, but he's absolutely leathered one against the bar. Oh, Woodrow can hold that one up. He's done well. We'll wait for Freezer. We'll send him. Oh, it's going to go out, is it? No, Freezer's kept it in, and he's got past Lloyd Kelly. Freezer, he's in here. Can he cut it back? He does. And Bearer finds the back of the net. Had to be a great finish, and it is. He's found the top corner. Begovic flying to his left-hand side to try and keep it out. But we have finally scored a goal on the counter-attack. It's not quite in the corner, but still enough loft on it to get it past the Bosnian in goal. He's just put his foot through that. Begovic wasn't actually too far away from it, but a really important goal that gives us something to hold on to in this game. Into Corley Woodrow. He's holding the ball up well. There's the striker. Play one over to Bearer. And Thomas, almost got him in behind. We'll find Woodrow though. A little ball into Alex Mowat. He has the strike. Oh, and he's round the post. It's back to Freezer. His shot. Oh, it hits the side netting. Again, one of those opportunities where I would have loved Mowat to just hit that on his left foot. It was a pretty good strike in all fairness. But he's rattled the post. And then Freezer with his follow-up effort couldn't even hit the target. And we hold this one up. And that is going to be the half-time whistle. We take the lead against Bournemouth. Very impressive display, it must be said. Although Bournemouth have come close to scoring themselves, but we have come close to doubling our advantage. So the second half, it's anyone's guess how it could turn out. Hopefully it won't be like the Stoke game. Can we hit him on the counter? Woodrow, it's a great tackle from Philip Billing. He's found a pass into Solanke, who in turn finds Cook. Anderson, can he get a toe in? Not quite. Over to Philip Billing. Well, Collins was a lot more confident than I was that was going wide. I would have loved to change to Corley Woodrow there, but the twitching ability on this game is not the greatest, and I'm not the only person that's mentioned that. I've noticed online a lot of people have had their quips with it, let's say. Right, come on, let's keep concentration. That's a good ball over. Danjuma. Collins. Well, that was risky. There is the final whistle. We hold on and get a 1-0 win over Bournemouth. That is massive for us. Gives us that confidence back and brings us closer to the teams above us. Just a 1 goal in it and a good counter-attack it was. Equal on opportunities for both sides, but Bournemouth dominating possession. We will do the post-match press conference Are there any other results I can see? No, didn't notice any of the teams around us in there. But even so, let's round out the episode with an interview. Did that seem like a game of two halves? Yeah, I would say so. Because I'm just going to say every player did his job. I'm just going to try and keep morale high. Because the other two were more apt answers, but would have destroyed morale. You really turn things around how? It's always about hard work. I'm not going to say at Barnsley, we pride ourselves on hard work and resilience. No, just to score goals. Did you ever feel like this wasn't going to be your day? We knew we come under the... Oh, we didn't really defend well. I'm just going to say that because we couldn't have scored more, really. We didn't have that many opportunities. Although saying that, Mount did hit the post, so maybe I'm lying to myself. But we move back up into fourth, although Forest have yet to play. So this is how... Actually, I was going to look at the table, but we'll move forward. Well, after ticking into a new month, there wasn't any youth prospects that we wanted to call up, and now every team has played the same amount of games. So this is how the championship stands. We are back up into fourth. Forest must have lost their last game, or they might have won actually. Let's have a look. They may have won. I can't remember whether they were on 65 points or not. Let's see. We beat Bournemouth. Where's Forest on here? They lost to Brentford. Okay, Watford drew. So we're in fourth then, 65 points, 2 goal difference better than Forest, 7 points clear of Reading, 3 points behind Bournemouth, 6 points behind Brentford, 11 games to go in the season. Scored 60 goals. That's quite impressive actually. 37 conceded. You kind of expect that for a team like Barnsley, but then it's no less or no more really than the teams around us. Only obviously the 3 in front of us have conceded less, but you would kind of expect that. They're the better teams in the division. But yeah, it's going well. I think it is probably going to be playoffs. I think we have to be realistic. We've kind of been touching distance with the automatic, especially second place. Considering we're 17 points off Watford now. It's always been like touching distance with second place, but we can't quite grab onto it. So I think it's going to be playoffs. So we just have to hope that, strong end to the season and we're confident going into the playoffs. But you never know. You've seen stranger things in football, that is for certain. If we have a look at what is coming up in the next episode then, the month of March, we have 5 games. Wycombe, Reading, Luton, Coventry and Middlesbrough. We will certainly split the month in half then. So in the next episode it will be those games against Wycombe, Reading and Luton. I'll be certainly looking for at least 6 points in that, maybe even 9 depending on how we get on against Reading. But that is going to be everything for today's episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.